Hi folks. So I just watched a video that left me a little bit sad or a little bit disturbed or a little bit like I wanted to reach out to people. So I especially wanted to reach out to people, anybody who might be feeling suicidal for some reason. Um, and I haven't, I'm going to just throw some words out there because I haven't really thought this through completely of how I want to say this or what I want to say exactly. But I'm going to throw some words out there and hopefully it reaches somebody. I feel like it should something, I felt like these thoughts should get out there sooner rather than later, even though they're not put together. Um, because this is really important to me. First of all, if the reason why you want to kill yourself is because you feel alone in this world and you feel like nobody cares and you feel like that you just that there's no one out there who cares about your well-being and you just want to be loved or you just feel alone. If that's the reason why you want to kill yourself, I have a request that you secretly, not in need of affirmations or so that they tell you thank you, but you secretly go and find families or a family to adopt. And do ours, or you could do somebody else's. Find somebody on the streets. Just look around. Start looking for a family that you could secretly adopt and care about, and find small, tiny ways to help them, just that you secretly do. Not stalking them, not, stuff like that, but where you don't need affirmations back, but that you're doing from your heart. And you're going to find that if you were lonely, that little bit of thing that you're doing for yourself, you're actually doing it for yourself. That this will help ease that loneliness. Now, maybe you already have a family, and the reason why you want to kill yourself is because you're like, oh, that information doesn't apply to you. Maybe you have it where you're very overwhelmed, you have a family, you've got all these bills piling, and you can't pay the bills because, the economy sucks, and there's no job available, and it's your responsibility, and you think it's like you can't fend for your family. Well, first of all, do you think that your family is going to be able to fend for itself once you're gone? So thought that popped into my head earlier, and this is a controversial thought, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of like people going or I don't know. I'm sure this idea will upset people. It upsets me because I'm not sure if I agree with this thought. But the thought that popped in my head was, if you are going to leave anyways in death, okay, I don't agree with this thought, but I'm going to put it out there. If you're going to leave in death anyways, why not instead just leave? Just, if you're feeling like you don't want to do it anymore, instead of leaving and having everybody be thinking, and all your friends be thinking, gosh, if they just come to me for help, I could have helped them. And you're like, oh, well, I don't have any friends who would have helped you. There are people out there who would have liked the chance that you're not thinking of right now, and they would have liked the chance to have helped you, and you're saying fuck you to them if you go and kill yourself, to all the people who really did actually want to help you, but you didn't know about them because you weren't thinking about them. First of all, suicide in general is just I'm going to just tell this to you. If you're thinking about it, it's a really selfish thing, okay? It's going to hurt people that you're not even aware of, and it's going to hurt people that you are aware of. And maybe some of them are like, well, you don't care about them. That's you're thinking right now, but later on in life, that's tomorrow, later on today, 5 minutes from now, next year, 5 years from now, you're going to change your mind. Oh, but you're not going to be alive, right? There's one that angers me. There was a suicide case where I heard that they planned it a year in advance, and that one just really pisses me off. Anyways, I have, and I apologize if I'm not seeming empathetic and I'm seeming kind of cold or angry. First of all, it's, I think, I think I have a right to feel angry if you want to kill yourself, because that means you're not being considerate. And my big thing is wanting people to feel considerate of others. Now you might think, well, I'm not feeling considerate of you and your pain. And I suppose right this second I might not be, and that's probably the opposite of what you need right now. You need empathy and caring and love. But I just want to be like, I want to say fuck you if you want to kill yourself. But I shouldn't say that. So yeah, that's probably, we'll pretend I didn't say that. But I did say it. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I just want to put these thoughts out there of, if you think you're going to kill yourself or think you want to kill yourself, I'm asking you to just hold off and think of secret things that you can do to help other people. Now, going back to the case where you or a family and you're just like, you're so overwhelmed and you're just like, you don't want to help anyone anymore. You don't want to care about anyone. Okay, then go off. And like, there's really cool stories of moms. There's great movies where the moms were like feeling ignored by their family, and they just went off and had a vacation and like, took their family, parents, kids about a month to figure out that, oh, where's mom? Or a day or two, or however long until they needed mom, and they're like, where's mom? Hey, Eagle, can you make sure she has a recorder on her? Thank you. And I love those movies because then, the family's like, oh my gosh, taking mom for granted. Because moms get taken for granted. But, dads do too. People in caring positions get taken for granted by the people they're caring for. And that happens. But instead of leaving them death, leave them where you stay alive, and you can laugh in their fucking faces when they go, where are you? Why aren't you helping me? And they were taking you for granted. And go have an adventure and write down in your adventure and tell me about, come back years later or a month later and tell me about your adventure in the comments below. All right, what are other reasons why people kill themselves? Oh, because the person that they loved and they really cared about was somebody who's really important, and their opinion mattered to you more than anything else in the world. And if they're not giving you loving, or if they're not thinking about you, you're like, your world's over. Their life's over, because your world revolved around that person. And that's kind of a sinking, or maybe they said an insult to you, and you feel like this sinking, horrible, just pain of feeling alone. And I was like, well, okay, maybe if it's a boyfriend or girlfriend, you're like, well, let me tell you, folks, there is going to be somebody else. There's going to be somebody else that you can pour love on, who will need that love. Maybe they won't love you back, but they will need that love. They will need your love. And maybe it's a family member. Like, parents sometimes feel this way when their kids crap on them. And you're thinking, oh, you're just going to feel empty for the rest of your life. Whatever. I say whatever coldly, but it's not whatever. It's that I've never felt that pain before. I felt that pain before where, like, I remember that sometimes my kid has criticized me, and he echoes a criticism that somebody else in the world has said, and it's just like, oh, that sinking, horrifying feeling. And I'm like, you know what, I'm going to stay alive, and he's just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm staying alive, and he doesn't approve of whatever. And so I get through that moment. That's how sometimes I get through those moments where I'm just like, I'm just going to stick it out and be empty until I can be joyous again and let myself be unhappy. And I guess that's the other thing, is that if you're having one of those moments where you're just feeling sinking, go ahead and let yourself sink into it. I mean, just literally sink into that awfulness and float back, not in the water necessarily, because I don't want you drowning yourself, but in the bed, where you just lay back and just give yourself to the universe and go, I'm going to give up the sinking and just let myself just go, it sucks. It sucks. It just totally sucks. And go to the universe. Look, universe, you have my suckiness. Universe, I give you my suckiness. And let yourself just suck for a few minutes and feel miserable for a few minutes. And you'll be surprised that later on, the universe will kind of like find these little ways of being like, I don't want you to feel sucky. The universe does not want you to feel sucky. It really doesn't. So it's going to give you little gifts if you hold out and you wait long enough. So I don't know if this is reaching you, but if you're out there and if you've just like passed your thought, or maybe you remember this video for next time, hold out, because there's something good. You were meant to be in this world to do something good. And if you don't know what it is, just listen. Just start listening, start paying attention. Because there's little good things that you were important for. So, and it's not to kill yourself. You're important for other reasons. I'm going to make more videos like this because I really want to get these messages out there. And hopefully I'll be a little bit more eloquent next time. I'm going to give you a big hug because you're going to need it. Because you need it. Because you need it to get through this moment. Whatever moment you're feeling. And I really want you to feel this hug, this love, okay? I'm giving it to you, and I can feel goosebumps in my own body of how much love I have. And my kiddo's sharing his love, and my mom, wherever she's walking, she'd send her love too. I love you. I really do, because I know how much it hurts. I really do. And there are so many other millions of people out there who really do. They know how much it hurts. You are not alone in that pain. Maybe the immediate people don't know, but there are other people out there, and they all want you. We all want you to stay alive and get through this sucky moment. And maybe weeks, months, maybe years, but you have a reason for why you exist, and you need to stay alive long enough to find out what it is. To help somebody, somewhere. So let yourself stay alive, because the universe needs you to help somebody, somewhere, do something. So please, feel this. Feel this love right now. I love you. Now I'm going to end this video because my son has a meeting he has to go to attend to. But know that I'm here. Please subscribe. And find one of my channels that you like. I've got like 16 or 20 of them. I don't know. I lost count. We're going to have 20 by the time we make all of them. I love you. Know our family loves you, okay? Subscribe. Become part of our family. Know that you're accepted for our shit you're going through. You are wonderful, you're amazing, and you're going to do great things. You just got to get through this moment, okay? All right. Ready? Herp, 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 herp. Hurrah! All right, bye. Yeah, see? Look, do the arms again. Woohoo! All right.